All right. Hello and welcome. My name is Bryant Miller, and today we will be discussing how to get started as a real estate agent. This is specifically for Georgia because I'm a realtor in the Atlanta, Georgia area. But if you take these same processes and go to another state, Alabama, Texas, New York, whatever the case may be, it's probably along the same route in order to get the test started. So without further ado, I'm here to provide you guys content. So I'm going to share my screen real quick and we're going to go ahead and get you guys started to becoming a realtor in Georgia. So let's share this. Cool. Um, get out of here. Cool. All right. So in order to get your real estate license, you have to take a pre-license course. Pre-license course is pretty much giving you all of the rules, the regulations, the different laws, all this stuff that you need to have education on in order to become a realtor. So the classes that I took, um, I'm going to discuss that, and then I'm going to discuss a class that a lot of my colleagues and friends took in order to pass this test as well. Now, outside of these two courses, I know it's a lot on Groupon and freaking you just Google stuff and you can come up with the different classes for cheap. I don't know about those classes, so I'm going to let you know what I took, what I know works for what it personally myself, and then people that's doing really well in the business as well. So if you ask me about any other course, I really don't know or I can't stand behind it per se. So my course, just type in barneyfletcher.com. I went to Barney Fletcher School. Now, you have to take a 75-hour course in order to get out of the class. So they have a prices really range between 350 to about 550. I paid 450 for the class, and I took the actual 2 week class. So we're gonna go into these classes real quick. So like I said, you gotta take a 75-hour course, pass out of that, and then go into once you pass that test, then you can go into the state test. We'll talk about that a little later. But so within Barney Fletcher, you can do a 2 week course like I did. You could do a month course or you could do an online course. And they kind of go around your different schedules as well. So if you want to do it full time, we offer both the daytime accelerated program, which was like 9 to 5, Monday through Friday for 2 weeks. It was crazy, y'all. Or if you want to take it at your own pace, you could do the online course. My best friend actually did the online course, worked really well for her. So, depending on what your lifestyle is like, um, what your schedule is like, if you have kids, if you have an elderly person, grandparent, you got to take care of, you can do whichever course you want, whichever fits your lifestyle the best. All right. So, like I said, I took the 2 week course, you take a month course or the online course. Um, Let me see. Oh, okay. I thought they were giving a little discount. Now, they have different places that you can take the test. If you do decide to take it in a class, you can kind of go in here and see the different times and dates that you can take. I don't see they have an instructor. I forgot my instructor name, but he was really good. It's been about 2 or 3 years since I took this class, but see how many days this has, and it kind of goes longer. Pick one best suits your schedule and what's closest to you. Now, kind of going into that as well, I'm kind of going to break off for a second to really stress the importance of like your mindset and your why. I know it's very cliche, but in order to, especially to take the 2 week course, you have to have a certain mindset before even taking this course because this is really nonstop, 9 to 5. Um, you have to get up, and plus my course was where was it? It was at the Galleria, It was at the gallery. So this is like an hour away from my house. This was the closest one to my house, first of all, but it was an hour away from my house. That's not including traffic. So what I had to do was wake up like 5 o'clock, get dressed, go to class. And when I get out of class, then I had to freaking drive like hour to hour on in traffic. But with that being said, you need to eat, sleep, and breathe real estate. Like while you're in these classes, that's all you need to do. You got to cut out friends. You got to cut out social media. I deleted my social media account. I had a 9-to-5 job actually too. Like this is like what I'm talking about with your why. Like I was at a corporate job. I was tired. I felt like it was more in me to do other things, real estate or whatever the case may be. I felt like I can run my own business. So that was my why. Like I didn't want to keep getting up, going to work for somebody else to making them rich. And so with that being said, I took all my vacation. I didn't take no vacation that year. I took all my vacation days and all my sick days for 2 weeks just so I could go to this class. So it was like either I pass it or I have to stay at this job. I pass it or I stay at this job. So it was like I was all in. I was focused. I was determined. Like and still to this day, I have that badge right here sitting above my desk at my home office. Like if I don't get up and do what I have to do every day, I'm going back to this. Like this is my liquor license for the job that I used to work. So definitely get your mind right. Delete social media accounts if you need to, because it's easy to just scroll. You take 30 minutes to an hour and you could be studying something for that hour. All right, so I'm gonna briefly go into this other course. This is the course that I took. Like I said, barneyfletcher.com. I'm gonna have it in a link as well, so you can just click on it and be easy for you. Now, this other one is the Georgia MLS site. Now, this is why I say you can go to any state and do this, because you can type in, you're in Alabama MLS, New York MLS. Put any one of those MLSs in, and it should pull you up the MLS for that particular state and see what you need to do. So Georgia MLS, go to careers in real estate, and they have, you could become a real estate agent. There's lots of money to be made in real estate. So, but we're specifically talking about becoming an agent right now. So they have theirs, I believe, is a little more broken down. Like they have two different sections. One's for, let me see. So I did not take this one, but I just know. So one is the fundamentals, and one is the Georgia real estate practice. So it's two different ways and kinds of ways to do it. So it's the practice and then the fundamentals. It'll go over all those details, what that entails. But like I said, it's $225 for this one and $225 for that one. So that's $450. Yeah, that's $450 still. So like I said, you're going to end up paying around that. I know there's other ones out there, but they have in-course classes and they have the online courses as well. Now, I will say that with my Barney Fletcher school, passed out of the test with flying colors the first time. Like I had a really big why, so I was studying. And once I passed out of that test, you have to take, so you pass out a 75-hour course. Once you pass out of that, they'll give you like a certificate in the mail saying, hey, in the email rather, hey, you're ready to take your state exam. So once you take your state exam, once you're ready to take the state exam, then the test is a little more different. Like to pass out of this class, the questions are a lot shorter. So I ended up getting this book, the Georgia MLS book, because they had longer questions in regards to the state test. Like I said, the regular test just to pass out of was easy, but the questions were a little bit more detailed, I would say, for that state exam. So, like I said, either one of these will work for you guys. I have heard great success about it. So that's that. Now, when I say you need to eat, breathe, sleep, all that in real estate while you're taking this test, because this stuff needs to stick in your head. So I'm going to pull up YouTube real quick. So to and from work, you need to be listening to different things in real estate. This is one of these, get his name, just type in prep agent. This guy right here, man, he really broke it down for me in regards to remembering different things, because you have to take in a lot of knowledge, especially if you're in a 2 week class. You have to take in a lot of it really quick. So you really need to be listening to this stuff all the time, like all the time. So prep agent, he has different, really you could click on one and it just gonna go through all the different steps and the different ways of real estate that you need to learn. Like I said, you got the fundamentals, and then you have the Georgia real estate practice. Now he's based off of like everywhere, so you might still have to do some things, especially for whatever particular state. But as far as the like this fair housing, antitrust, and RESPA.
Yeah, over a lunch meeting, Agent Albert from such.
This stuff can be very tiresome.
For about 27 years.
Some ads popping up, but let's get
German
into that.
Antitrust Act.
So
how much you could charge an interest.
He really breaks it down, so y'all can go through there.
You have a question, stop me. When we do the questions,
so I believe you could go down here and get his course too. I don't think that's needed really until after you're done with all of the YouTube videos that he has. Like I said, prep agent, just go through all of his stuff. I recommend, like, if you go over it in class, either your teacher goes over, just do the antitrust law. I would come right behind it on the way home and listen to the housing and antitrust law, RESPA and TILT. I would go over that right behind it, so you can, it really regurgitate in your head. You said it's a lot of stuff and it happens really, really quick. So you want to really just listen to it all the time, just to and from, especially if you have an hour, 2 hour commute in traffic. You need to turn off that radio. You need to turn off whoever you listen to and actually put all your attention into passing this test. What else do I have for you guys? Like I said, the really big thing is mindset. All these classes are doable. You guys got it, man. I am going to put these links down in the YouTube video, so you can just click on it, whichever one you prefer. Go ahead and take that, and we're gonna get you started in real estate. I'm gonna actually leave my email address and phone number down there too, just in case you guys have any questions, any further questions about it. I said, please don't contact me with any other schools, because I don't know about them, and I don't stand behind something that me personally have it taken, or one of my close friends that they stand behind it. And so, like I said, this is how you get started in your journey in becoming a real estate agent, and then you become a realtor. If you want, we're getting back into that a little later. Y'all be great. You guys can do this, and please like, share, subscribe with a friend, and we will talk with you guys later.